People, back home now. Sorry for the lateness. As you can imagine, I went to the game, so I did rush back, but yeah, things happen. In fact, that's a lie. I didn't rush back. Stayed for a good probably 30, 40 minutes after full time and just got myself immersed in the celebrations as well. Uh, boy, boy, listen, I've already sent a message to to Dan Lawless. I told him like, yo, my channel is here. If you want to talk, let me know. I've imagine my shock. I've not received a reply yet from Dan because, boy, Dan was making a lot of strong statements a couple episodes ago. Literally just Friday just gone. I heard some reckless stuff like Suchek better than Benton Core. I heard Lanzini should be making combined squads. A man said, what did he say? He said something like, yeah, for now should be in the team ahead of Son. He was saying a lot of stuff. And bruh, it looked like only one team came to play today. Only one team. And yes, West Ham, we know you played 120 minutes, but hold that. Hold it dearly. Hold it. Hold that L. They're lucky. They're lucky that Matt Doherty's a bozo and gave them that opening, because that was probably the best opening they were going to get in the first half, alongside the other opening that we gave them. Fundamentally, I don't think they played well today, but it's to be expected anyway. Listen, I'm rambling on and on and on and on. Let me just quickly go through some comments. 3 points in the bag. Let me go through some comments. Miles says, Kane had a stinking, Son had a fab game. Nope, disagree. Kane played well today, played really well today. Could have had a hat-trick of assists if Reguilon had his shooting boots on, as per. Sustainable shooter, he says, big up Tobs, big win, man, and many chances missed, so could have been more. Sustainable shooter, I told you you were winning today. Yeah, I told you. Thought a lot of Kane's passing was off, but was still influential. But happy Son got his goals. Needed that for his confidence. Facts. Big performance from Son today. It was long overdue. We've been asking him to sort of turn it on, and he did. Glenn says, F West Ham. Yeah, cool. Game bred footballer says, good thing kept Son in fantasy. Kane captain should have been 4-0 rather Spurs top 4 than shit Arsenal. Boy, I would rather, mate, I would love that too, but unfortunately, that's not looking likely. Full Ball says, where's Dan, the wet spammer? Where is he? Go get us, says Benton Call Masterclass. Yeah. Boy, let me just go through some more. Aaron, big up Aaron. He says, great result. So happy, man. Yeah, great result it was. Finally, beating teams around us, man. That's what I spoke about. Beating teams around us. We've some of our best performances this season have come against teams above us, like beating Man City away, getting that point at home to Liverpool. But we had only won once against the teams around us, as I said. Losing to Wolves at home, losing to Arsenal away, losing to Man United home and away. It was about losing to West Ham away. It was about time we won a game of this importance. And yeah, fantastic performance, man. As I said, it deserved a clean sheet. And we didn't get a clean sheet, but we'll take that, man. Heading into international break, we've leapfrogged West Ham, 3 points ahead of them with a game in hand. Goal difference on 11 as well, so that's into double digits, which is listen, it's not the creme de la creme, but we'll take that, man, because our goal difference was on nonsense a month ago, and now up to double digits. We'll take that. We'll take that all day long. Miles says, damn, Turkish got the result exactly right on the Big Six. He said 3-1. I know, fuck's sake. I might be bottom of the league. Ugh. Anyway, West Ham get battered everywhere they go. That was the song we were singing at full time. But mate, It should have been a battering today. Let's be real. It should have been a battering today. It was a really good performance from the lads. Really good performances. Conte went unchanged, as to be expected, because I think right now, this is our strongest team. Right now, I think the only player missing is probably Skip, who you imagine could just slot into this team once he's back fit. But again, Bentancur is building up a really good understanding with Højbjerg, and they look a little bit assured there, which is good. But yeah, on paper, this is probably the strongest team that we can play. And yeah, to be honest, there was no chance he was going to chop and change the team. I think we are where we are now. We've only got the Premier League to play for. It's going to be the same team week in, week out, with maybe 1 or 2 alterations. And that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. We created so many chances today. Reguilon, again, this week alone, he could have had about 4 goals. And he just botched his chances. But listen, as I said, I've not written down any notes. My points are just all over the shop. But fundamentally, I just want to big up Spurs, because today we did exactly what we needed to do, barring the mistake, of course. We went out there, good energy, kept the ball well, used the ball well, and most importantly, we sliced them so many times. Let me give you the stats, folks. So full-time stats today. Of course, obviously the obvious scoreline 3-1, but possession 55%, total shots 17 to West Ham 6, total shots on target 4 to West Ham's 1, big chances created 4 to West Ham's 1, big chances missed 3 to West Ham 0, and we hit the woodwork once as well. 11 shots inside the box. Safe to say we peppered them, man. We peppered them, and I think they're fortunate that it wasn't an embarrassing scoreline, because it really could have been. It really could have been an embarrassing scoreline today. Son could have had a hat-trick. Reguilon could have had a brace. Kane should have got on the score sheet. They were fortunate to leave that ground with a sort of respectable scoreline. I'll be real. They were fortunate to leave the ground today with a respectable scoreline. Just off the bat, I want to praise Romero today. I felt over both games we've played against West Ham now, he's really been a shining light. I think defensively today he was unbelievable. Like, he was so good. He locked down everything they had, locked it down, made some really good interceptions. He let Antonio know who's boss. He let him know who's boss, and he did that over 2 games. I know Antonio scored in the reverse fixture, but when you look at the 1v1 situations, Romero didn't give this guy a sniff today. Was rock solid today, so I want to shout him out. I want to shout out Bentancur. Yeah, I was hearing a lot of talk from a certain West Ham man about Souček this, Souček that. I know West Ham had 120 minutes in their legs. Yeah, I know they had 120 minutes in their legs, but yeah, we took advantage of that, and we made them pay, man. Bentancur, he ran the show today. Declan Rice, he toiled, but Bentancur was a cut above the rest today. Like, he was the best midfielder on the pitch today. In terms of performances, he was. Yeah. He was really good. I think Højbjerg was okay-ish. At times he forced passes he shouldn't have forced, but he was unlucky to not get an assist off that dink he gave to Harry Kane. Harry Kane normally will be putting that away. Let me just quickly go through a super chat. So we got Abs. He says, Martin Keown said Spurs are the favourite for top 4. He's lying. He's absolutely lying. And it's smart. He's lying. He's saying that to take the pressure off Arsenal. He's smart, but we can see through him. We're not the favourites. Arsenal, how can we be the favourites? They're in 4th now with a game in hand over the rest of the teams. He's lying to you. Don't listen to him. He knows that now the pressure's on Arsenal. They've got themselves into a really good position and they have to see it out. So, yeah, total bullshit. But, yeah, so Bentancur was really good today. Romero, really good today. Kane, I know some of his passing was dodgy. I remember that dodgy pass that led to Antonio's chance in the first half. But I mean, the passes for Reguilon, the pass for Son for his first goal, not the own goal, his actual first goal, the flick on for the second goal as well. Like Harry is just he's top draw. I think it's unlucky that he didn't get his customary goal against West Ham, because you do know he loves a goal against West Ham at home. But he did his job today, man. He did his job today. Kulusevski as well, really good player, nice touches, always working well with Matt Doherty on that right-hand side. And then Son, I felt he was excellent today, man. Took his goals well. Took his goals really well. I know I know the first one was a deflection, but yeah, the second one, I felt it came I know it came quite late on, but it was good. It eased the nerves and it put that extra bit of gloss on the scoreline, because I think 2-1 would not have been a true reflection of that game. It wouldn't have been. Let me just go through some more comments. James Pittman says, Dan said on his watch along it was an unfair result. This is what I mean by some of these West Ham fans. They're crazy. They're absolutely crazy. How can you watch that game and say that was an unfair result? They had 6 attempts all game. They had nothing to offer in the second half. They had nothing to offer in the second half. Tells you everything you need to know when Antonio's getting subbed off at like 60-something minutes. They had zilch to offer, bro. They were rightly beaten, man. They were rightly beaten. So for me, it was just a good all-round performance. As I said, a clean sheet would have topped it off, man. I thought we needed a clean sheet, but we'll take the win. We will take the win. Miles says Son is now the second highest goal scorer in the Prem behind Mo Salah, and people want to compare him to Rashford. By the way, Kulu was chefing yet again. Yeah, it's crazy. Son has not had a good season, but he's on 13 Premier League, like by his standards, yeah. In terms of general performances, Son has not had a good season, but he's on 13 goals. He's a joint second top scorer with Mo Salah. Kane is 5th top scorer with 12 goals. I imagine Kane will probably outscore Son this season. Just knowing Harry, I think that will be the case. And then when I look in the assists as well, yeah, Kane is on 5. The same. He's now on 5. Same number as Son. So they're both our joint highest assisters. Listen, it's just annoying, the Man United result, because had we had a positive result there, we would have had 5 wins on the spin. We would have had 5 wins on the spin. But listen, we won today. We won today. Let me just go through some more comments. Another Dan there, luckily. Oh, other than their luckily back post goal, they did nothing. Yeah, they didn't. They were evidently like flattered, like not flattered. Sorry, like flat out tired. They didn't offer much today. They didn't offer a lot today. I think this defensive trio of Ben Davies, Romero, and Dyer, I think it's getting us through at this point in time. I do think it still needs to be upgraded for sure. I think it definitely needs to be upgraded, and I felt like there were some times in the game where we just overcomplicated things. I felt like it's clear that Conte wants us to play out from the back, but at times we're over elaborating on the passes. We're making too many passes in the back and just inviting way too much unnecessary pressure. And I think going forward, that's something that we need to cut out. Going forward as well, I think we need. It's scary that I'm saying this, but I think we need to be a lot more clinical as well. Great offensive performance today in terms of the number of chances we created, but I think we need to be sticking some of these chances into the back of the net. We've done well to sort of boost our goal difference to the position that it's at now. But listen, goal difference could ultimately go down to be a determined, what's the word I'm looking for? A key factor if Spurs are to somehow maintain a push for top four. Not saying we're going to get it because I don't think we will, but we have to try. And trying means getting as many points as we can and scoring as much goals as we can. And in a game like that, it's annoying that we didn't take more of our chances. It's annoying. Even Brighton as well. Brighton finished 2-0, but we had like 4-5 clear opportunities at goal. We need to be scoring more. We need to be scoring more when we're creating some of these openings. I knew it. Real Madrid down 2-0. I put them in my accumulator. I said Barcelona to win and over 2.5 goals. I knew it. I knew Real Madrid would lose today. But anyway, yeah. I'm not really going to over-elaborate on this result. I think it's clear to see what happened. They came to play, or better yet, they came thinking that they could play. They couldn't play. They played a really exhausting game on a Thursday. We played on a Wednesday and were a better side than them at home. Listen, West Ham could have potentially come here and beaten us, but I marked this down as a game that Spurs absolutely could not afford to lose. Absolutely could not afford to lose, and I'm glad we got the result. Glad we got the result. And then I think now it's put us in a decent enough position to try and fight for top four now, because today we've gone 3 points ahead of West Ham. We're now a point ahead of Man United, and we're heading into the international break. So when we come back from the international break, we've got, who do we have? We got Newcastle at home, and then Aston Villa away, I think, and then Brighton at home. When I look at these fixtures, I think now there is no banker for Spurs. There's no banker whatsoever. You look at Aston Villa as the one that could be a banana peel fixture. Even Newcastle at home, they've jammied their way to points at our ground in the past. Last season, most notably, they got hammered for 90 minutes and somehow got a bogus penalty that shouldn't have stood. And then Brighton at home, I'm sure they'll be looking for some revenge. But listen, we've beaten them twice already. I think if Spurs are serious about this, about chasing top four, if they want people to take them seriously, it's all about consistency. As I said, can you win 3, 4, 5 games on the spin? Yeah. Can it not be a loss after every other game? Like this win against West Ham finally broke the cycle. The win-loss cycle. Finally, it was win-win. Yeah. We need to put a run together. Simple as. If you're serious about getting top four, you've got to put a run together. You really have. Like, consistency is everything. And when we played like we did against West Ham today, it just makes you vexed as to why this team can't play like that more often against sides, especially at home. I look at the Wolves and Southampton results again, because it's just catastrophic results for Spurs. At home, 2 successive losses. They really put Spurs on the back foot. They really did. And it's why a lot of people can't put their faith in this team. But the challenge is there. The challenge is there. If you really want top four, prove that you are good enough to be a top 4 side. And the only way we can do that is through winning games, and winning games consistently. Graham says, for someone who doesn't think you'll get top 4, you're talking. Of course. Why wouldn't I talk about it? Spurs are in the race, no? Just because I don't think we'll get it does not mean that we should quit. I don't know what that point means. We have to fight for it. We have to fight for it. It's that simple. Yeah, I can't believe I had to explain that. It's nuts. We don't have we've not shown the consistency that we've that you need to be in the top 4 this season, which is why I don't think we'll get it. And I'm saying if we do want to get it, if we're serious about trying to get it, then we need to be more consistent. Wanna Be Phenomenal says it depends which Tottenham shows up for the next 9 games. We've got to win at least 8. Wouldn't mind losing or drawing to Liverpool. The first part was right. It depends which Tottenham shows up for the next 9 games. We've got to win at least 8. Spurs are not winning 8 of their last 9. Let's just be real. Spurs are not winning 8 of their last 9. Yeah? It's not going to happen. Wouldn't mind losing or drawing to Liverpool. I'd rather win, but yeah, you're right. It's Anfield. It's Anfield, so I think you got to mark that one down as an L. Got to mark that one down as an L. Anyway, let me stop rambling on and on and on. I think bottom line, Spurs 2 wins on the spin. Good results heading into the international break. Conte, I think it's clear to see now his preferred shape is this 3-4-3 shape. He likes playing with the 3 attackers. He likes playing with the 2 in midfield. He likes playing with the wing backs. Yeah, I think the team, in my opinion, I think we're getting used to how he wants us to play, both in and out of possession, and especially how we utilize this shape. I think we're getting to grips with this. So it's been all positive talk now on today's stream, and I want to finish off by, of course, saying the not so positive stuff, which is the goal we conceded, and then some other few bits and pieces I didn't like. So the goal we conceded, that in a nutshell is what stops Spurs from being the top side. We have too many players that can just give the opposition a goal, like bozos, just random bozo moments that will just, that will just change the game against us. Fortunately, we were 2-0 up today, but imagine if we hadn't scored the first 2 goals and Matt Doherty does what he did. We'd be 1-0 down. We'd be 1-0 down. Look at the first goal we conceded against Southampton when we were 1-0 up. Nonsense from Emerson. Look at the 2 goals we conceded to Wolves. Nonsense from Hugo Lloris and Ben Davies. And then again today, like Matt Doherty just completely miskicks the ball, slips, gives away a corner. And from that corner, we know that a team like West Ham, it's their meat and drink. If they were going to score against Spurs today, it was always going to come from the set piece. They were not going to do us in open play. No chance. And they took advantage. I think it was sloppy from Son, just ball watching and wasn't really doing anything to disrupt Benrahma's vision of the goal. But yeah, I think if Matt Doherty just doesn't give away that corner, they don't get the opportunity to put men in the box and get a ball into the box. And it's annoying as well. Shit like that is what will cost us and has cost Spurs in so many matches this season. Anyway, yeah. Listen, this is it. Too error prone, or way too error prone, and it's stuff like that. It's just jarring. Also, as well, I'm going to speak on it again. Reguilon, Sergio Reguilon, spoke on it against Brighton, and I'm speaking on it today. I don't understand why this guy just can't put his laces through a ball. Why can't you just put your lace through the ball and arrow the ball on the other side of the goal? How many times was he bearing down on goal today? Like 2-3 times? There was one where I think Kane has put him clean through, enough time to take a touch and lever it. And he's just completely just miskicked the ball and just like tripped over himself. It's like a kid, literally like a 10-year-old kid being asked to play men's football. I don't understand what's going on for Reguilon. He's actually so idiotic in the final third. It's crazy. He's so stupid in the final third. And then the other one as well, bearing down on goal again, runs onto it. You got acres of space and time. And you just hit a weak shot straight at Flappy Hansky. Nah, man. You just got to do better. As I said, the guy he should be on like 3 or 4 goals just based off our past 2 fixtures. But he don't use his number 6. He don't use his head. He just panics. He just runs onto the ball and panics. Bruh, it's silly. It's silly, honestly. And the energy for Reguilon is the same. Like, I don't see a shit player, but in all honesty, I don't see a good one either. I think he's somewhere in the middle, and somewhere in the middle is not good enough for me. As a starter, it's not good enough. What was the point in spending all that money on you then? What was the point in spending all that money just for a mediocre player who's not an upgrade on what we had when we were actually a good side? It's annoying. And then, yeah, sorry, DVV, of course, the third one, bearing down on goal again, and he dives. He dives. Sorry, no, it's the same one. Miskicks the ball, completely misjudges the ball, miskicks it, and then his touch has taken the ball away from him, and then he throws himself on the floor thinking it's a penalty. I said immediately, no pen. Get up. Get the fuck up, man. It's fucking frustrating. Spurs were really in a shit situation with these wingbacks because we have 4 wingbacks. Reguilon is the best of them, and look at how infuriating he is when we watch him play. So what does that say about Cess? What does that say about Doherty? What does that say about Emerson? Another one. He came on today, and even when he's not being intentionally poor, he's poor. Look at the nonsense he did. Look at the nonsense he did. Wow, it's 3-0. I need to come off this stream and continue watching this game. I knew it. Sammy, I told you. I messaged you. I said, you're getting smoked today. I fancy Barca all day long. Anyway, yeah, it's just poor. It's really, really, really poor. Emerson's day came on. Kane had a free header, and he heads the ball, and he doesn't even head it towards goal. Oh God. Ugh. Wanna be phenomenal says Cess already. Who do you prefer to start, Tobs? Great show, man. Thank you, bro. Reguilon all day long. I think Cess is crap. I think Cess is crap. I think he struggles as well. He doesn't score, and he struggles to cross. Reguilon struggling to put first time crosses into the box and stuff. It's just poor, man. It's poor. It's not good. It's not good. Yeah, Sammy, I messaged you on Instagram. I said I think Barca are gonna nick it, bro. But yeah, let me not end it on a negative note. I think my man of the match today. I know Son scored the 2 goals. I know Romero was excellent, but my man of the match today is definitely going to be Bentancur. I think he was really good today. He was really good today. He ran the show today. I think under pressure, he took the ball really well. He carried it when he needed to carry it. He tracked back when he needed to track back. Put in some good challenges. I had something like 103 touches today. His duels, defensive duels, he did really well in them. But yeah, in fact, no. Bentancur. Can I give a joint man of the match? Because Romero was class. Now that I think about it, Romero was so good. I'm gonna do a joint man of the match. I'm gonna give it to Romero and Bentancur. I thought both of them were excellent today, man, and they set the tone. I think when you look at those 2 players, considering they're 2 new additions to the team this season, if Spurs sign more players like Bentancur and Romero, they instantly improve. It's that simple. Stop signing players like Emerson, Doherty, and even Reguilon, and assessing them, and start signing players like Bentancur and Romero. If we flood the team with more players on their level, we improve. We improve. A lot of people in the chat saying Romero, Harrison saying Romero, DVV saying Romero, Zane saying Romero. Yeah, his ball retention and his ability to pass and make the risky pass when under pressure is quality, man. He's class, man. He's a really, really good centre back. He was dominant today. He was dominant today. This is it. These nuts. I saw this as well from my seat. I was like, woo, but I couldn't see it clearly because I was right on the ground in the second half. That move, oof, call as you like, man. Anyway, folks, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Great result. West Ham back in your box. West Ham get battered everywhere we go. 130 of you are in here as well. Please smash a like. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed to the channel already. This upcoming week, there's no international break, but there will be a THFC show. That's going to be that's going to be on Fuad's channel this week, so look out for that. And look out, just keep your post notifications on as well, because I might do a little something during the international break, just so I get some activity on the channel over the next week. But thank you all for tuning in. It's been sweet chatting to you lot. Great result today, put me in a positive mood. Ready to take on next week as well. And silence, radio silence from West Ham. All the West Ham fans that were giving me shit on Thursday, giving me shit yesterday, giving me shit on Friday, radio silence. That's what we love to see. But as I said, folks, make sure you smash a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Peace out. Take care. And up the Spurs.